Do you see a piece of paper with ingredients written on it?
Which one?
You see a piece of paper with a list? Show me. That's our recipe for banana bread, right? Thank you. Okay, so let's say, hello everyone. My name is Chef T from the Sylvia Center, and this is my niece and my cooking helper. So this is a recipe that we're making because we had some really overripe bananas. They looked really gross. I like to really wait to make banana bread until my bananas are so ripe that I would never eat them as is. So I've got really super soft bananas that I peeled and I put into the refrigerator till we were ready to do this. I love making banana bread with her because I feel like there's a lot to do. She can spend a lot of time mushing the bananas while I do the more technical work of measuring the dry ingredients. So the ingredients that we're going to use for banana bread are sugar. You're going to need 1/3 cup of butter, which I can measure out by the tablespoons on the butter package, the wrapper, which I'm going to melt in this pan. So I've got that ready. We need 1 egg. We need 3 or 4 really ripe bananas, which I said I already peeled. You can actually see how dark they got from being in the refrigerator, but they're totally fine to use in a recipe like this. We're going to use some vanilla. We're going to use whole wheat flour and white flour. If you only had white all-purpose flour, you could just use all of that.
A cheat tray?
Yes.
Can I see why those bananas?
You want to see these bananas?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are going to be for eating. The ones that we're going to use for smashing are in here. You want to start to smash?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start to smash these bananas. We have a few tools to use. So we can use a smasher, which is just my potato masher. We can also use a whisk to see if that works. You could always go smash, smash, smash with the whisks. Okay, why don't you try and see which one works better? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, smash, smash, smash. Make it really mushy. Good job. So she's gonna smash. Okay, so we also just need, to finish our ingredient list, baking powder, baking soda, and a little bit of salt. And this is just a typical quick bread. So you could use a loaf pan to cook this. I've got a muffin tin, so we're gonna do a couple of muffins. And I have these small loaf pans, and I figured it's a good time to make something to give to our downstairs neighbors too.
And I'm doing this my own treat.
Are you what?
I'm doing it right.
You're definitely doing that right. All right, so I'm gonna start by melting my butter while she smashes that. And while I'm turning this on, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 375. All right. I like to, when I'm baking, I separate my ingredients into 2 categories, wet and dry. So this red bowl is going to be for our wet ingredients, and then we'll mix up our dry in a different bowl and add it into this bigger bowl. And when I was setting up to do this recipe today with her, I took out the bowls and the tools that are not breakable. So this is a plastic bowl, and it's lightweight so she can manipulate it.
What's the next ingredient?
An egg.
Egg?
Yes. Crack an egg in there?
Let's crack an egg so it can make better.
Okay. Go ahead and mix that in. We're going to add some vanilla. It's not necessary, but I always like to add vanilla to smell good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, mix that in, please. All right, and we're going to add some sugar. My recipe calls for 3/4 cup of sugar, but my bananas were so ripe that they are naturally a lot sweeter. The riper bananas get, the more natural their sugars develop. So I'm actually going to cut back on that a little bit. I don't think we need a full 3/4 cup. So I'm going to add 2/3 cup instead. And even that, I'm not even going to fill it all the way. We're adding chocolate chips to this recipe because that's what she wants to do. And that will add some sweetness. Okay.
I love it. Is it melting yet?
Not yet. Almost. You see this piece? It's not melted. That middle piece is not melted yet. So I'm going to just let this cool for a second before I add it in. And I'm I'm going to get out our dry ingredients. Can you keep mixing that? Can you tell me what you like to sprinkle on your oatmeal, on your oats?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, should we put cinnamon in the banana bread?
Yeah.
Okay. So cinnamon would count as a dry ingredient because it's a dry spice. We're going to use our measuring tools. All right. So in total, we need 1.5 cups of flour, and I'm going to divide that between whole wheat flour and all-purpose white flour. You can use whatever flour you have. All right. We need 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Put it in the bowl, this bowl. Thank you. We need...
Ingredient.
That's wet. And where's the dry ingredients?
Here.
These are the dry ingredients in that bowl, right? Okay, we're going to add a little bit of salt. Okay? Those are the wet ingredients. And we're going to add baking powder and baking soda. We need 1 teaspoon of each. Okay. Do you like how I swipe my finger across to make sure I have just the right amount?
Yeah.
Put that in. Thank you. That doesn't taste good.
I love it.
You do? It's so sour. Isn't it sour?
A little.
Yeah. And we go baking powder. You swipe that in. Got 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. So we have 1.5 total. Whatever way you like to separate those ratios. But 1.5 cups total is all you need. Okay, and so that's all of our dry ingredients. And we're going to put the butter, now that it's not super, super hot, into our wet ingredients now.
Mix it up.
Mix it up. And I'll save this pan with a little bit of extra butter in there for, you can actually use it to grease your muffin tin. Okay, you mix the wet and I'll mix the dry. Okay. Now, we got our wet together, we got our dry together.
Hey, you're mixing them too fast.
Oh, sorry. Do you see this line right here? It says 1 cup. We got to fill that up with chocolate chips, okay? Can you do the chocolate chips?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the chocolate chipsy.
Chocolate chips.
Can I have chip of free?
Can you eat some? Sure. And then pour some in here. A little more. Please put 1 cupcake paper in each spot, okay?
Okay.
Put 1 in each one. Can you please pour the chocolate chips into here? Ah, you're stopping there.
Do you like chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Keep one.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it.
Okay. So, can I open this drawer please for a second? This is one of my favorite tricks of all time. I'm sure you've all made muffins and cupcakes for a million bake sales and birthday parties at school. And my favorite thing to do is use an ice cream scoop to fill up my muffin tins. They come out nicely shaped and even amounts of batter in each one.
My turn.
Help me do it. Can you please use this to scoop it in, and I'll hold it? Oh, good.
Some more.
Got it all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now I have to pat it in. I'm done with this.
All right. So,
Let's wash our hands.
my 3-year-old niece just said, I'm done with this. And so, we've spent about 25 minutes doing this, which I think might be the expiration date on
Wash the
an
hands.
activity like this.
I can wash one
wash your hands.
I want one hand.
Okay.
Ah.
Go ahead and wash. Thanks for watching us make banana bread with chocolate chips. When it comes out of the oven, we'll show you what it looks like and we'll see how it tastes, right?